Hi, I'm Ben.
And I'm Jay.
And you're listening to Intrusive Thoughts. On this week's episode, we thought we'd take a break from looking at topics and other things that have happened in the past and talk about some stuff that's happened a bit more recently, such as some wacky news items that have come up in the past couple of days, weeks or so.
So these news items from around the world, or is this...
Around the world.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's all right then. So all sorts of madness.
Definitely all sorts of madness. You don't really watch the news.
No.
Neither do I.
I avoid it.
So I like going on and being like, oh, this is wild. Why is this a thing? And then we can talk about that.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I guess I should probably watch the news. Like, it's just that whole thing, ignorance is bliss. If I don't know what's happening, it can't make me sad or mad. Or
that's what I do.
Glad.
Sad glad.
Yeah, I just ignore it.
One thing that's not wacky, but I was reading about it the other day, Microsoft have announced with Edge that they're switching off the Edge HTML and they're going for a Chromium-based web browser.
So, why are they bothering? Why aren't they just saying, just go back to using Chrome, everyone, because we know that you didn't use Edge anyway?
I honestly don't know. But I know Firefox are pissed off because it's helping Google get the market share and corner everything.
I use Firefox.
I only use Firefox and Chrome is going shit.
Which is always, I find.
Oh, yeah. But it's
just
still...
like, hey, got any more of that
RAM?
memory? Yeah. Just eat it all up.
Like end task, and there's like 60 Chrome tasks.
Where are they coming from?
And you've only got 3 tabs running.
No. I use Firefox. I've never had that issue with Firefox.
I use Edge on a new computer to download Chrome. And then I use Chrome to download Firefox as a backup for Chrome. And I just sit in Chrome.
I hate Edge. I don't think that it necessarily is. It doesn't not perform well. It just looks like
I just hate
trash.
I hate it because I associate it with IE, and IE was trash.
IE was trash. Well, you say IE was trash, but IE was what we used for many, many, many moons. Without complaining.
Nothing else.
Yeah, but we didn't know any better.
But now we do.
It got us to
Chrome.
Where we needed to be.
Chrome, the way of the future.
Nah, Chrome's trash as well. Get off my RAM, Chrome. This is my memory.
My memory.
You stay away.
Opera?
No.
No?
No. Never. Well, no, not used it.
It's basically Chrome.
Safari.
Basically Chrome.
Ooh, nope. I don't. Well, to be honest, I have never. I don't think I've ever been on a Mac or a MacBook.
Never had an iPhone or anything?
I've had an iPhone, but I don't think I've ever been on
a Mac.
A computer.
Mac OS.
Yeah.
It's horrible. I've got the Mac Mini at work, and I'm trying to update it, and it's a 2011 Mac Mini, and to get it to... I can't get it to the latest operating system, because the hardware's too old, but I had to get it to one called High Sierra. I don't know why it's called that. But I started off with Lion, but I couldn't just go from Lion to High Sierra. I had to update it like 2 times. El Capitan was the name of one of the OSs.
Is it?
And then I had to hop to one and then put it up to High Sierra. And it's like...
Is it like, have you ever had to update the BIOS on a machine, but you have to update it to one version that supports the latest version?
One,
yeah. So you just have to
that.
I was like, oh,
it's just fucking ages.
Well, at least like flashing the BIOS doesn't take long. So
kilobytes.
But yeah, it's not installing an entire operating system just to get to the next operating system. Yeah,
stepping stones on the way to no fun at all.
But no, I've never really used one. Well, actually, I may have, because is it on like the Mac OS where the minimise, the maximise, and the close button are
traffic lights?
Yeah. But they're tiny.
Top left tiny.
And you can't touch them. It's like you have to have mad precision, like a fighter jet pilot, to be able to close the fucking window. Yeah, I get that. I have used it then. And then I probably used it that once and said, no, I'm not. I'm never
What is this traffic light bullshit?
I'm never doing it again. on a big fat X so I can close that porn tab real quick.
So that was one thing I was reading about. Another thing which was shared with us by one of our listeners.
What were you reading about?
The Edge.
Oh, yeah.
For context, it is 6:27 in the morning. And I don't think you're awake yet.
No. Ben woke me up.
About 20 minutes ago.
We went for a power nap, and 5 hours later...
5 hours later.
Here we are.
Screaming into the mic. It's dark outside. It's cold.
It's a bit nippy. Well, and because it was just a power nap, I fell asleep fully clothed, which is just horrible. I don't know. Does anyone else get this, where if you sleep fully clothed, you have like sweaty night terrors? And it's just...
I get sweaty, but not like, I don't really get night terrors.
Do you get like, I don't know, you toss and turn a lot and you kind of like, and then you wake up just in a fit of either rage or panic.
Always rage, never panic. Always angry, never shook.
Never panic stricken.
No, not from... I just hate falling asleep clothes.
It's not a good idea, especially under the blanket as well.
Oh, it's so hard.
Maybe if you fall asleep fully clothed on the sofa.
Yeah, like I did.
Yeah, not
quite relaxing.
Fully clothed under a duvet meant for English nighttime weather. What's it? What togs? Is that what they're measured in? 13 togs? Is that a lot?
I don't know. I never know which one's better for heat. Is it the lower number or the higher number?
I assumed it was the more togs, the more heat. Warm.
The warm tog. I don't know. What does tog stand for? Is it a word?
I don't know.
Tell us.
Educate us. Oh, what would the O stand for?
I don't think it stands for anything. I think it's the word.
Tog.
Let's
have a look. But I mean, because some people buy different tog duvets and swap them out, don't they?
Yeah, they have like a summer duvet.
There's no point. It's the same temperature. It's always cold. Tog. It's just cold. Get your togs.
Get your togs out. It's just a unit of measurement.
Oh god.
Like a millimetre is a tog, a unit of thermal insulation of an area.
Which is better? Which is warmer, higher or lower?
Oh god. The more togs you have, the warmer you are.
Yeah, so the higher the togs. So 13 togs is more than 3 togs.
Yeah, so you can have like a 1.5 to a 4.5 tog, which is classed as like a summer.
It's like a sheet.
Or a 16.5, which is extra warm.
That's hot.
I've never had something that high.
I think mine is probably around 10, yeah. Whoa, that would be really hot.
I imagine you get stuck.
It's just like...
you can't get out from under it, like a smothering blanket.
Cement. It's like a cement blanket.
Did you see they released those weighted blankets? So, like...
I think I did see something like this.
Push on you and...
It's supposed to be like... Yes, you know when you're a baby and you get swaddled.
Swaddled?
Swaddled.
Coddled.
No,
swaddled. Yeah.
You just get hit with cods. It's a wet cod. Beaten. Get cuddled, sweet baby boy.
Sweet baby, slap.
Yeah, because
swaddled, so you like...
You wrap them up so they can't move, don't you? And then you cuddle them.
Mm-hmm. So I did that to Clem. I rolled up her on one side of the blanket and just rolled her up like a burrito.
And just grabbed her.
Just stuck in the middle of the bed.
I feel like it'd be scary if you didn't know what was happening.
She enjoyed it to begin with, and then when she realised her arms were stuck, it was kind of a...
I can't move.
I can't move. Get me out.
Okay. The mystery of the togs has been solved.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. Tog solving.
Well, I've seen as well that in America, I think, in hotter parts of America, in the summer, they do just sleep with a sheet.
See, that would annoy me because it's so flimsy and light. Like, when your blanket moves around inside your sheet, and then you get the thin bit of blanket
with no duvet and just sheet,
and your feet get on it, and it wraps around your feet, and you're like, ah.
Well, I guess I have done it before. It was, we had a really hot summer this year in England. It was ridiculous. It was mental.
I hated it. So much.
I loved it. Yeah, but at night time,
at night.
It was bad. It's like our houses are not built for that kind of weather. Our houses are built to keep heat in. So when it's like 18 degrees at night.
It was so hot.
The house is just like an oven. It's ridiculous.
18 degrees.
It was, but what I did was I used to like unbutton the
64 degrees Fahrenheit for anyone who deals with Fahrenheit listening.
I've never known how to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit.
Double it, add 30, take away 2.
Why? What's the point?
Of
That's mad. Double it, add 30 minus 2.
It's technically to add 28, but it's easier to add 30 to a number and take away 2.
Oh, God,
so 18.
Just seems like
double it is 36.
Yeah.
Add 30, 66. Take away 2, 64. Google's telling me it's 64.4. So it works.
Seems like a roundabout way to tell the temperature.
Is that an insult to the way? A roundabout way? Oh.
Yeah. When you have 0 is freezing point. Everything above that is what it is. It just makes more sense.
Yeah.
If you have 0 is absolutely freezing,
that's 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
You can tell from 0 to 100, which at 100 is boiling point, what it is, right? It's easier to imagine in your brain when you say, 62 degrees Fahrenheit?
Well,
that sounds like fire to me.
Yeah, it sounds hot. Like 0 degrees Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
So 32 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing point.
Yeah. I don't get that.
I don't get it. I don't get it. But mate, I guess we weren't. Well, actually, my mum sometimes uses Fahrenheit.
Why?
Or she just knows what
my mum,
the Fahrenheit equivalent of the Celsius is.
Yes, my mum told me about that.
Yeah, but she'll just go, oh, that's boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
Like, I guess they know the secret
they know
code.
the secret. No, you do too. And now our listeners do as well.
Forgotten it.
Double it.
Add 30 minus 2.
Minus 2.
Got it.
Easy. Don't know why.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. In summer.
Yeah.
So, like, unbuttoned or zipped the duvet cover.
You have a zip on your duvet cover.
I think one of them has, which was weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually it's buttoned or the little poppers.
Yeah, pop.
So unpop those, and I would sleep between the duvet and the duvet cover.
What?
So like I was on the comfiness of the duvet.
You were inside the sheet?
Yeah. But like
but that's like, you're not warm in that.
No, it wasn't too bad.
Is it like a little packet that you're in?
Yeah, I mean, because you can't sleep with
envelope.
nothing, because you'd be a psychopath if you could sleep with nothing on top of you.
Oh, spooky. I've done it before though.
Oh no.
And you pass out.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you pass out then you can be blamed, you passed out. But yeah, if you're voluntarily sleeping without a blanket of any kind on top of you, you're a mental patient.
Stop listening now. Go seek help.
Yeah, go and buy a blanket, use it, sleep under it.
Sleep in it.
I guess I did. Slept in my blanket. But it was nice because it was comfy and soft. But you still had a sheet over you. But it wasn't hot. Well, it was hot. Everything was hot. But
it was. Enjoyed wearing shorts to work.
I'm not. We weren't allowed.
No, you're in a weird office of.
Yeah, it's mad. Like we had. So it was really hot. We had no air conditioning. It was one day. It was 28 degrees inside the office.
28 degrees.
There's no windows. There's no windows you can open.
It's 84.
So
Fahrenheit.
Use your secret trick.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was.
I got you, America.
28 degrees inside the office, and there's no windows you can open. So we opened the one fire exit that we have, and we were told that we didn't have to wear business dress. We could wear casual clothes, but no shorts. So you still had to go in jeans and a t-shirt. So well, this is still hot.
Yeah.
This is probably hotter than if I was to wear trousers.
It's the same type of materials, except now they're your own home materials and not work ones.
Well, jeans are hotter than like smart trousers. Smart trousers are quite thin.
Depends on the thickness of
There's
jeans.
thin cotton. Jeans are thick as denim.
You get chinos. Thin chinos. Finos.
It was ridiculous. But apparently there's no law in the UK that says how hot an office can be. I guess we never imagined the UK.
We don't need this rule.
Yeah. We'd ever get
to global warming.
Here you go. Have the hottest summer of your life. You like the hottest summer since
time began.
No,
began.
It wasn't since records began. There was a hotter one, I think, in the 70s, where I think it reached like 35 degrees Celsius in somewhere in Kent.
That's 98 degrees Fahrenheit.
Which is mad.
That's too much.
What's Kent doing being 35 degrees?
Sweat melting. Sweltering, meltering.
I couldn't imagine it. It'd be too much. In this country, I don't know how Australians do it.
What's their average temperature?
In the summer, I don't know, 98 Celsius.
Centius. 98 cents.
Just fire.
Fire.
Yeah, approximately
Hot.
the temperature of the surface of the sun. I'm not sure what their, like, the peak of their summer is, what temperature. But imagine having to go to work every day in that heat that we experienced in summer.
And then on top of that, you got to add in all the plants and animals that just want you dead in Australia.
So you can't go outside to cool down.
No,
because it's
you can't
hot.
go inside. You flush the toilet, spiders.
Oh,
So you kind of sit down on a cool porcelain toilet.
I hate that. I hate the spiders. But everything's air conditioned.
It's like Thailand.
Yeah, everything is just cold air. Whereas in England, we don't really have that. Unless you go into like a shopping centre or like a supermarket. You kind of on your own in terms of cooling abilities. Yeah.
It's like in Thailand, we were just running from 7-Eleven to 7-Eleven, trying to survive.
Cool me.
Cool me down, please.
Oh, I think I did read somewhere. I can't remember if it was this year or the year before. But it was getting so hot in India that like the tarmac was melting on the roads. And people were crossing this road and their shoes, like the rubber soles of their shoes were melting in the tarmac. And it's mental. How can it be that hot?
What was the building? Was it a building in London? Just melting cars.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was called. Well, I think it's still there. But I can't remember what the actual building's called. But the way that the glass was angled, it's a glass front building. And the way that it was angled, it caught the sun and, like, refraction? Is that...
the walkie-talkie?
Oh, was it the
the way it's curved out.
Is it the walkie-talkie?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Which is, for anyone who doesn't know what the walkie... I only saw it for the first time
I think it's a cool-looking building.
on Wednesday. I don't really get... It just looks like an old Nokia phone.
Yeah. It's just, yeah. I don't know. I reckon it looks all right. It's different, for sure.
Melts Jaguar car parts.
Yeah, but like is it refraction?
Yeah.
So yeah, and it would hit the pavement outside the sidewalk. Well, cars are parked, and over the course of the day, just gently melt them.
And wing mirror panels and Jaguar badge had all melted.
And it's like that's quite a swish area of London as well. So if you can afford to park your car on the streets around there, it's probably a very nice car. Yeah, you don't want it melted. Is the point? It's gonna cost you a pretty penny.
On Fenchurch Street, on East Cheap.
What?
The district's called East Cheap in London. East Cheap.
East Cheap.
Cheap. Yeah. Some wild London names.
Bankside.
Well, that makes sense.
Side of the bank.
Yeah. Good. That's a
Southwark. Southwark. What?
Southwark.
With the W.
Yeah.
Southwark.
Southwark.
But it's got a W in it.
Yeah, it does.
So it's not pronounced.
No.
Southwark is like Southwark.
Southwark.
South, yeah, because it's
I'm walking
South.
here.
WARK.
Yeah. Southwark.
Nah, I don't. I think someone got lazy and said, I don't understand how you pronounce this, so I'm going to say Southwark.
Southwark.
And I'm going to make it work.
And they did?
Yeah. Well, for you. Morons like me are still there like, Southwark.
I'm going down to Southwark. So, talking of hot places, hot countries, I want to take you on a little trip to Jamaica.
Oh, nice.
Have you been to Jamaica?
I'm not, no. Half Jamaican.
Half Jamaican, never been.
Never been. It's expensive to get there.
Yeah, I think Clem went on like an all-inclusive for like $1,000 or $2,000. That was like all-inclusive, like a week or two maybe, I can't remember.
Still expensive. $1,000.
Yeah.
So I think we would want to go as a family. Let's go see relatives, and we probably wouldn't go and stay in I don't know if we go and stay in a hotel or if we try and get something close to the family that's still out there.
We've been Cuba.
I mean, yeah, I've been Cuba.
Caribbean?
Yeah.
So it's all hot. It's all hot. It's all islands.
But we went in. We went in September, and I think maybe 4 days after we got there, that Hurricane Matthew rocked up.
Oh, knock knock.
Yeah, so it's windy.
I'm walking here.
We had a few thunderstorms. Windy boy. But yeah, it's the Caribbean. But yeah, I'd like to go to Jamaica. Just never been.
I think I'd like to go, but I think I'd like to go on like an all-inclusive and just... I've never been on one of those holidays.
Just to get drunk.
Yeah.
That's what happens is...
Yep.
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon and somehow you're absolutely smashed.
You got margaritas coming out your ear.
Yeah. Pina coladas.
Or whatever you're after.
Shooting out your nose.
Yeah.
On the floor at the bottom of the pool.
So imagine you're having a great time in Jamaica, you know, a little family holiday.
Yeah.
You go back to your room. You open your hotel dorm, or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
And on the bed is a birthday cake.
Is it my birthday?
Little message, and an effigy of your dead son. Because that's what happened to this family.
So is it my birthday cake? Is it my birthday?
No, it's the dead son's birthday. He's been dead since 2014.
Firstly, how did they know it was my dead son's birthday?
Well, the godmother of the dead son spoke to hotel staff. I was like, right.
Brilliant.
So the parents, you know, it's the anniversary of their son's death. Be nice if maybe you just put a little tribute out to it.
Well, there's the first mistake. Why are you calling the hotel and bringing up dead sons?
They were all... the godmother was on the trip as well. So she just snuck up to hotel staff and be like,
why
oh, hello.
By the way...
I've got a great idea to cheer up.
The people that I'm with have a dead son. Today is their birthday. Could we...
To be fair...
What?
They just want... She just said, like, just fill the room with balloons, put a cake saying, and we miss you, Alex, and all that jazz. Which, even still...
Is a bit fucked, I think.
A bit fucked up.
I think I wouldn't want to.
I wouldn't want that.
We miss you, dead son birthday
we miss
cake.
You on your dead son's birthday.
Fuck that.
But
surely
the
that
hotel
just goes in the vault.
Oh yeah,
it's
lock it away.
Dead son, beep boop, lock, throw away the key.
See you later.
Probably, I don't know.
That's the night terrors you were talking about.
Yeah, I think like that. How long had he been dead?
4 years.
So it's still quite recent.
Is that recent?
4 years is for, I reckon.
I don't think you'd ever
if you're talking
get
in terms
over
of like losing a child, I think not that I've
Have a
ever
child
lost
to
this
lose,
yet.
yeah.
I don't know why I've become the expert in losing children, but I imagine that 4 years is still quite raw.
I don't think it'll ever not be raw.
I think over time you would probably learn how to manage those emotions.
Maybe,
but I feel like after 4 years, you're still kind of like, you're not really. Yeah.
Especially because it's going to be his birthday.
Yeah.
So you're already like aware, and you're thinking about him.
Yeah.
And then, boom, effigy on the bed. Effigy on the bed with tears. Like they put tears on the effigy.
How'd you put tears on
I don't even know.
Tears? He was crying?
Yeah. And he had a can of lager in his hand.
Why was he crying? Why was he crying?
I just love the misinterpretation of the hotel staff. Man. Oh yeah, we'll put cakes and balloons out, you know. Let's just build
effigy
their dead son on the bed.
I wonder if effigies are a big thing in Jamaica.
Tell me.
I wonder if this is what they do for their
dead mom.
Children. She's been whitewashed.
Damn you, father.
No, I think she'll probably still know. She used to spend time over there as a kid. I wonder if they make effigies for the dead a lot, and that's just what they do. So they thought that was what we do. I don't understand why he was crying. Was he tears of happiness?
Why?
Tears of sadness.
Tears of sadness, I guess. I'm dead.
I'm dead on my birthday.
Yeah, maybe. Well, this family, they do make a tradition of doing something every year for it.
For his birthday.
For his birthday. So, like, I can understand the balloons and the cake.
Making an effigy.
But an effigy on the bed.
And, like, it would be weird, because do you reckon they knew what he looked like? Was it how detailed was this effigy?
Not very detailed. It was like you could make it in arts and crafts at school. It's like a felt face, felt nose, and everything. Blue felt tears. But, I mean, at the drop of a hat, it's pretty good for hotel staff. Who've just been like, shit, we need to put something together quick.
10 out of 10 for effort.
Yeah, absolutely.
Completely misguided.
3 out of 10 for...
compassion.
Oh, God. The Royalton, Jamaica Resort. They got a full refund, though.
Who did?
The family, the Stevens.
And they still got to have the holiday. Yeah.
I guess. Well, I suppose that would probably cut it short, wouldn't it? And they should be like, get this out of here. Yeah. Give me my money back. I'm staying for the next 10 days. Yeah. I'd stay.
Yeah, I'd stay.
I'd probably get...
I'd be please remove the effigy, leave the cake, let me phone my holiday provider and get the full refund, and then stay there, enjoy the rest of my holiday, and then go home to some money.
But, like, one of the weird things is, it was the godmother who saw it.
Oh, it wasn't even the parents?
The parents didn't even get to see it.
What are they getting a refund for? Why is anyone getting a refund?
The godmother's walked in, seen what they've done, is horrified, and removed it all before the family saw it.
And everyone got a full
Everybody gets refunds.
Well, that's bullshit. No, I was expecting levels of trauma. You don't get refunds for nothing. You only get refunds if you are...
I'll show you a picture of
traumatised. Oh.
Can of lager in his hand, birthday cake on its lap.
He is crying.
They went into their...
Is he wearing sunglasses?
I don't know.
He looks like he's wearing sunglasses.
They went into their wardrobe and got clothes out and stuffed it full of stuff.
It says, Happy Birthday, Alexander, on the cake, I think. Oh, there is balloons.
Could say, Alex, we miss you.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what it says. But yeah, you've got some...
So cake, 10 out of 10 for effort, though.
Cake looks a bit shit.
It's probably melted. You don't know how long it's sat there.
Oh, that's true.
Jamaica, it's hot in Fahrenheit and in Celsius. The TUI UK spokesperson said, "We offer our sincere apologies to the Baker party for their holiday experience in Jamaica. We're following up with the hotel and believe it was a misunderstanding with no intention to cause upset."
Well, I wouldn't want the hotel staff to get into trouble over
that.
No,
not at all.
I'd be upset if they were to like lose their jobs or something over that. I doubt they would.
Probably misunderstanding. Like if you said tribute, maybe tribute is effigy, or maybe
tribute means
not translates different, but like has different connotations.
Tribute could be different in Jamaica than it is here. Well, I mean, a tribute is you decide what the tribute is. Yeah. When you pay tribute to something, you can do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
They left that kind of open ended. They should have expected it to go wrong. To be honest. I don't know what they were thinking. I think you have to be very specific.
Get sign off
when you're requesting a tribute for
your dead
godson. I think you have to be quite specific in what you want. That's a very sensitive subject. You need to give me details. Otherwise, you're going to get an effigy. You need to tell me what you want.
I don't get it.
Imagine that though. If you were just a simple hotel receptionist, cleaner, whatever.
Yeah. I hope it was the cleaners.
And someone approaches you and asks you can you go and dress up this room to pay tribute for my dead godson? It's his birthday today. I'd be like, well, what the fuck do you want me to do with that? Where am I supposed to go with that?
That's morbid.
Yeah. I'm not baking a special cake.
For your dead son?
No.
I wouldn't bake a special cake for your live son.
Yeah. Money, please. Cakes are expensive.
Effigies takes time. There's tears. That blue felt, that's not an easy commodity to come by.
Yeah, it's got blue felt lying around. Felt. You want felt tears? You're going to have to pay for them.
Nothing's naturally blue.
Nothing. Not even felt.
Not even felt. You got to get that dye.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the family received the full refund of £1,300 per person.
Jesus, weird. That's I don't think they should have got a refund
Per person.
What do you think?
I think maybe an apology to the godmother, who was the only person who had to see it.
Yeah.
No refund.
No.
No.
What? You don't need a refund. What's happened?
Nothing.
What's caused? What's happened that you need a refund? It's a misunderstanding. Remove the effigy and other things.
There's no malice involved.
No.
You asked for something.
We provided.
They did to the best of their
It wasn't what
services.
you wanted.
They took it away.
Yeah. Don't need a refund.
Especially not
If she
person.
had paid extra money for that to have been
Particular
done,
thing, absolutely.
you get that money refunded. Don't get the whole holiday
You
refunded.
go out, get a really nice cake, really nice balloons. Absolutely give that money back.
Yeah.
But
refund the entire holiday? No way.
Per person, £1,300.
Fuck that.
No, thank you.
You're still on the holiday.
Yeah.
Well, you come back early, did you? No. Well then, but no. Monday's mine, isn't it? Did you still go there and back on the plane, use the hotel services? Yeah, you did, so no money. Sorry. Unless they were like, oh, we're so traumatised we had to come back early because we hated every minute of it. After that, partial refund, maybe. If you're being nice. But nah.
I love that they put a can of lager in his hand, and from the picture, it's definitely Red Stripe. I love it.
That's a weird one.
Yeah. That is
But yeah, I think it's very the world's a bit soft.
Oh wow, this is a hot topic. Talking about softness.
About the world being soft.
Yeah, the world being soft. You hear about Kevin Hart and the Oscars?
No.
So you know what happened with James Gunn?
No.
So you know James Gunn, director of Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2?
No.
Basically, Marvel gave him the boot.
Oh, okay.
Because of some tweets in bad taste from many years ago.
Who fucking cares? Who cares? No one cares. This annoys me.
Apparently, you can only ever be one person at one time in your life. You can never grow, you can never change. You're always, 2010 tweet Ben said, fuck the police. Oh, he hates police. Like, no, it's just...
It's just... How can you dig up something from the past?
Tweets that have been deleted.
How long ago? 10 years ago?
Whatever years ago.
Like, say, last week. All right, then, fair enough.
Yeah.
If you're talking 3, 4, 5 years ago, I mean... it depends on the severity of it. If, like, you tweeted saying, death to all women and babies, like... And you,
that's out there, but it's still
and
like
you were like
a
active, yeah, but no safe. It wasn't a joke, and like in your life, you were actively
killing women and babies.
Or
then you would be potentially hosting the Oscars, would you? What?
Yeah, I don't know what. Maybe that wasn't a very good example. If you're, or like I don't know, like people that dress as Nazis and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. Say if, as a teenager, you were bent for Nazis and you used to dress up as Nazis and you used to like be an advocate for, this is a good thing, and then 5 years later as a young adult you're then, I don't know, looking for, I guess it's people that work in positions of power, isn't it, where they have the power to influence.
Yeah.
And you don't want them given bad influences.
Yeah.
So say if then this Nazi child went on to a job...
This Nazi child.
Went on to have a job that had some kind of authority or power, and you looked at these Nazi tweets, you'd be like, is this a good person to have? Maybe he was a policeman. And you give him a gun.
I think in situations
then you'd be like
this...
maybe he shouldn't have a gun. Do you know what I mean? In those kind of situations, possibly. If it's just a director who maybe said something outlandishly jokey for comedy effect one time, I reckon you could probably let that slide. Is that what it was? Was it almost like, he made a joke? It wasn't it was poor taste.
It was just a bit of homophobic tweeting.
In a jokey way, or in a I'm a raving homophobe way.
It's hard to tell.
Is there more than one tweet?
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of giving it away a bit.
It is from 7 years ago.
Is there like?
Is it a thread where he continues and divulges all of his hate for the gay people of the world? No, but it is several homophobic tweets from 7 years ago.
Several is not good. I mean, you probably, well, I guess why they're giving him the boot is because what's going to happen is all the gay people are going to go, well, fuck this guy, and they're not going to come and watch the films. You're going to get Guardians 3 boycotted, aren't you? Yeah. Then you're going to be losing money. You got to give him the boot.
That was all the kickoff. Like everyone is saying, he made some. This isn't James Gunn being homophobic.
Oh, who is it?
Kevin Hart
being homophobic about who?
Gay people.
Why does James Gunn have anything to do with this?
I was giving you some context on how tweets from the past can come back and bite you in the ass.
Because they gave James Boot to Gunn. James Gunn.
James Boot the Gun. They gave James Gunn the boot
for something he did.
So he got the sack
one time,
which is like the news article I'm talking about now, where Kevin Hart was going to host the Oscars.
I mean, he didn't get it because he was gay.
He stood down
because he was homophobic.
3 days of controversy based around his tweets from 7 years ago.
And was he being
Yes.
Kevin Hart was being homophobic.
Yeah.
So he lost the Oscar job, but that makes sense.
I'm not saying Kevin Hart's a homophobe.
No.
I'm just saying there was some...
In terms of not giving famous people jobs like that, it's because that demographic that he's upset won't be watching the Oscars.
Yeah, they'll feel...
And I imagine...
Maybe.
I don't know, maybe is that a high percentage of people in... Where did it... LA?
Yeah.
I
suppose it's... I don't know.
Where, yeah. Hollywood.
Gay people are on the up and up.
Yeah. So they want to make money from the Oscars.
Yeah.
Of course they do. So it would be bad business for them.
I can understand why. Well, Kevin, he stepped down. He didn't get the sack. He was like...
What happened there was he was told, Kevin, either you step down or we publicly announce
You reckon?
Yeah. That's like one of them. If you don't, we're going to have to say that we dropped you from the Oscars job, but we'll give you the opportunity to step down first. Save face a bit.
Save face.
Yeah, I get it from like a business point of view, but this, I don't know, the whole thing where you kind of like trash a person's career for something they said 7 years ago. The world was a different place 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Very different place.
People were different people 7 years ago. Everyone changes.
Kevin Hart's not that old, is he?
No.
I bet he was just a moron.
Everyone was.
7 years ago. I still am a moron.
Yeah.
I probably will still be in 7 years' time.
But you'll be different. You'll be a moron in different ways. You won't be the same moron.
I'll be getting sacked from hosting the Oscars for saying bad things about...
Oh, people will listen to the podcast and be like, oh, he's racist against Jamaican hotel people.
Who fucking cares? Come at me.
Come at me, Jamaica.
Use my words against me. I don't give a fuck. No, but like, imagine having to actually think about every little thing you said before you said it. No one would ever say anything. It would just be boring. Everything would be boring.
Alright, so put in context, one of his stand-up jokes in 2010 was, one of my biggest fears is my son growing up and being gay. That's a fear. Keep in mind, I'm not homophobic. I have nothing against gay people. Be happy, do what you want to do. But me, being a heterosexual male, if I can prevent my son from being gay, I will. Which sounds horrific when I'm telling it in that dead toned voice of just reading it off the script.
If I can prevent... Well, he could... But you see, well, what I can take from that is that being gay must be fucking mad tough. Like, having to like work that out for yourself and then go through, like, coming out. And, like, emotionally, I would have thought that being gay is really hard.
Yeah.
In your formative years.
Especially when you're surrounded by people who are like...
Maybe he means that from that sense, because, I mean, from that sense, I would like to prevent my children from being gay, because you don't want them to have to go through that. You don't want you want your kids to be able to enjoy adolescence. You don't want them struggling through, potentially getting bullied, feeling like they're different, alienated. You'd want them to just fit
I know what
in,
you're
wouldn't
saying, but I feel like that's not something you can control.
No.
It's something you should support.
I mean, well, that's what I say. If there was ever a possible way of preventing it, it's like you want to protect your kids from ever having to deal with a situation like that.
Raise them tough. Get them to beat up their opponents.
Yeah, but if you could just basically, it's like putting a bubble around your kids and be like, if I could just prevent you from ever having to go through any tough times in your life, then I would. You just want them to just coast through life, don't you? If they're your babies.
Do. You always just like,
you wouldn't want them
like
in emotional turmoil, like, am I gay? Am I not gay? Will they accept me? Who can I tell? Who am I? You'd want them to just be like, hey, I'm a teenager. I fit in with everybody else.
That would be the dream.
Yeah.
But that's more of a commentary on the everybody else. Society
what
at large
is normal,
is mostly dicks.
Yeah.
Just arseholes.
But if you meant it from that sense, then I can understand. I can understand where he was coming from, rather than I don't want my son to be gay, so if I can stop it, I will.
I'm going to put my professional journalistic integrity on the line here and say he probably didn't mean it like that. Probably. Because in an interview in 2015, he said that he wouldn't tell that joke again today because times have changed and like people weren't as sensitive back then as they are now.
Okay.
And he thinks that people love to make big deals out of things
so
that aren't necessarily
did mean
big
it
deals.
in...
Yeah.
Well, I guess actually he kind of gave that away by saying, as a heterosexual male, I would prevent my son from being gay. So he was basically saying I would want my son to be heterosexual.
Yeah.
Rather than I would want to protect my son from
definitely...
having to go through the hardships of...
I'm pretty sure it's nothing what you've just been speaking about. Okay. It's just, I don't want my son to be gay.
That's nice.
I don't really give a shit.
Well, it doesn't matter. Well, other than that thing I was just talking about.
Yeah, that would be the only thing that annoy me. Yeah. Like, you can do whatever you want.
I don't care who you love.
You can bang whoever you want, as long as it's not animals.
You to not have to...
We're not going to support bestiality, and neither should you, because we're officially sponsored by PETA.
Oh, God. We love PETA.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I don't care about who loves who.
No.
But it's just like, I wouldn't want my babies to have to go through the struggle.
You got to get strong.
So you can fight the people.
Batter their dad. Like, this person at call called me. What's his name?
Where's he
parents' evening. Brilliant. Hi, Mr. Dickhead. Your son's been a little prick to my son.
So now I'm going to hit you.
Get arrested. Doesn't matter. Because my dad battered your dad.
So you can never bully me again. That's the rules.
That's the rules.
The rules of the playground. Boy.
The rules of the playground.
My dad's bigger than your dad.
Yeah.
I'm not bigger than anyone's dad.
But
I'm going to be a teeny bapper boy.
Call the boys.
No, I was just little man syndrome. I just bite.
That's
I just
true.
bite, yeah. I'll find ways. Kevin Hart is small.
He's
Wonder
small.
if he's got little man syndrome.
He probably... I suppose all small people do, don't they?
I don't think it's a thing.
It definitely is.
That's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's wild.
Kevin has since apologised, but I don't know. It's not in my position to accept or deny his apology as being a straight man. This has nothing to do with me.
It's not the worst thing he could have said. It's not like the most homophobic thing I've ever heard in my life. Was 10 years ago.
But I guarantee you go back 10 years, a lot of stand-up, there'll be like punchlines about being gay.
Well, it'll be the same thing in 8 years' time. They'll be going back at stand-up now saying, oh my God, I can't believe he said that.
Yeah. Comedy's always changing, evolving, and with the times. Obviously, you still get random comedians that are not evolving. Like, what's the snooker player? Jim... the racist one.
Which
used to play potluck. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I can't remember anymore. Basically, if they're white and old, they're probably racist in terms of comedian.
Oh, like
comedian and comedian.
It's called institutionalized racism.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which again, can you really blame? Like someone that is probably like 60, 70 years old, who was like these ideas has been bred into them for like the past 50 years, and now we're going, that's not okay anymore. You're like, well, for the past 50 years, this has been absolutely fine. Why is this like? I don't know. You can't teach a old dog new tricks. Yeah, you kind of just feel like, do you just let them carry on until they're dead and then they're gone? So
that's what my thought is. Like,
they'll die off soon.
Shoveling them into the grave. You know,
just let them be mildly racist, because they probably won't be here much longer.
Yeah, you're gonna outlive them.
Yeah.
He's got multiple.
I don't think you're
diseases. He's on his way out. Look at him. He's old. He's white. He's racist, and he's dying. The best combination.
Yeah, he's probably not gonna change his brain, are you? So just
not at all.
Just let it fade away.
So yeah, at the moment there's no Oscars host.
That's a weird one. Well, didn't a because it was Chris Rock, wasn't it? And he had a bit of a weird one, wasn't he? Banging on about Black Lives Matter, because that was a big thing, wasn't it, when he did it? And he gave this speech that I think I watched it, and it made you feel a bit uncomfortable. It made me feel a bit uncomfortable. You know,
what was it about?
Like, I don't know, Black Power, is that a thing? Like, that whole Black Lives Matter movement. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what the speech, I can't remember word for word or any words from the speech, but I just remember it kind of made me feel a bit awkward. I guess because most of the audience at the Oscars were like upper class rich white people, all like clapping this speech about equality, and it was just like, oh, this feels very fake and forced, and I don't know. I remember watching it thinking, this is horrible.
Awkward.
It didn't do it for me.
No,
but
don't remember that one.
No,
that's the jingle.
I like Chris Rock as well. Well, the cat's in the room.
The cat's in the room. The cat got into some hot and spicy pizza slices
in the night. Yeah, stupid, because I know that he will eat anything that you leave out, even if it's in a tub. He'll scratch open the tub and eat the food. But I left some pizza in a box on the side, and he'd eaten it. Well, all the toppings, not the bread.
No, not the bread. Too good. Everything else.
He's on a no carb diet. He's watching his figure. So only the cheese.
Keto kitty.
Yeah, cheese and meat.
Cheese and meat, best combination. Did it for a year. No regrets. Pepperonis and cheese strings.
I don't know how you did that. Your shits must have been like rocks. You got to eat veg and fruit.
No, you have a shake and it's got the fake fibre in, which is still fibre, like it's still all your vitamins and whatnots. But then you don't be fat anymore and you feel good.
But
then you put it all back on.
All you can eat is cheese and meat. It's not a sustainable diet, though, is it?
No, you do it for a year. I did it for a year.
And then what happens when you stop? The weight just comes back on.
It explodes back on.
So you just do it
no,
when...
I've done pretty well at like not blowing back up again. I've definitely put weight on, but I'll put that down to relationship weight.
Yeah.
Because I used to have the Fitbit and the measurement and the graph, and I could see my weight slowly going down, and then the point I started dating Clem, it starts to go up again.
It's a big spike. It happens.
Yeah. But I'm
date
comfortable.
Night.
I'm happy.
Loads of date nights.
Date night.
Drinking all the wines and the beers. Being comfy.
Date night tonight.
Yeah. We've got
12 hours.
I can't believe you woke me up.
We needed to get some recording done. I've still got one more story to go through.
To be fair, well, it was only supposed to be a power nap, so really you gave me 4 extra hours.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you. I hate you for it.
Oh, don't be mean. So... Story me. A little quick one to finish off on. You might have already heard about it in the news. I know
Probably
you
not.
haven't, but our listeners probably have. Missionary John Allen Chow, 26.
Nope.
So, you know what a missionary is?
Yeah.
Religious missionary. Goes to a place and tries to
spread the religion.
Inflict their God on you.
Yeah.
Which is how I see it. I
Yeah.
don't care for religion.
I don't care for religion.
Like, I'm happy if a certain religion makes you comfortable, makes you happy, makes you feel good, fine. As long as you're A, not hurting anybody else, or B, not trying to promote that religion
not
to
imposing
me.
the religion on anyone else. Yep.
Do what you want. Absolutely fine.
I think it's poison. I think
only when it's done like that.
Yeah.
religion should always be opt-in.
Yeah. You should never force religion
You
on
should
people.
maybe have a leaflet.
And I think that goes with children as well. If you have children and you're religious, don't force that religion on your children. Let them come of age and decide whether or not they want to be part of that religion. Otherwise, it's just brainwashing.
That's what happened with me. Mum and Dad are Catholic, and they said, no, we don't want to send you to a religious school.
Good.
We want you to make the decision when you're older and when you understand it all.
Yeah. That's the right way to do it.
Because it is like... what's the word I'm looking for? Like indoctrination. I can't think of the other word.
It's just brainwashing.
Yeah.
That's what it is. If you're taking a baby to church,
it's not always in a bad way.
If
it's taught right and it's taught where you're just
but I still
be
think
better for it. Sure,
but you don't get to form your own opinions on the matter.
Not everyone's like a theologian. They're not.
Some people
researching religion. Some people are, but I don't. Are those people? Are all theologians religious before they become theologists? Or are they non-religious people who are
read about all
investigating religion?
I think that way. I think they're investigating it.
Okay.
I think.
Well, it doesn't just happen with religion. You've got societies as well, like the Amish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's not religion. That's just a way of life.
A way of life.
And speaking of ways of life, the Sentinelese are one of the, if not the most remote tribes still left on the planet. They have no contact with the outside world.
Are they the ones that didn't someone?
They shot arrows at a helicopter.
Yeah,
a few years ago.
yeah. Someone took a picture of them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember
These
that.
guys.
That would be terrifying, though. If you were like a remote tribe, you didn't know you have no technology.
The angry metal god.
Yeah, there's a huge metal bird in the sky. I'd shoot arrows at it too.
I'd shoot arrows at anything. And on that note, missionary John Chow is like, right, I'm going to go to the Sentinel Island and I'm going to bring God to these people.
Shoot these remote people? Oh, God.
These people that are
Mate,
protected
they've
by
probably got
law.
their own God, and he's probably a lot scarier than yours. You are in danger.
Just the battle of the gods.
Yeah, they've probably got some mad old ancient God. You're going to get your limbs ripped off, mate. He's a brave boy for going. I wouldn't fucking
Brave
go.
or stupid? Brave or disrespectful?
All of the above.
Like
brave, stupid,
these people
disrespectful
are so far removed from current society that just the introducing of a person
fucking
to
all
harm
up.
them with disease,
Yeah.
their immune systems have not gone
Developed.
along with ours. So
they wouldn't have the kind of exposure that we have.
Fuck them up.
So you're going to go potentially kill all of these people to impose your God on them. Brilliant. Continue. Alan Chow. Fucking...
John Chow.
John
Allen Chow.
John Allen Chow. Oh, okay,
So,
there was an Alan in there somewhere.
First time we get to there, he has to bribe local fishermen because it's illegal to go to this island.
Are they protected by law?
Yeah, I think...
Who's protecting them?
I think it's India.
Okay.
I think it's the island is in the Indian Ocean.
Do they actually protect them?
Yeah.
Does they offer protection for them? There's people guarding them and stuff, is there?
There's no one on the island.
Okay.
But everyone knows it's illegal to go there.
And what happens
you risk
when
death going there?
Oh, you can be killed.
Oh yeah.
Is it like if they see you sneaking in, they'll shoot you?
Yep.
Okay.
So they'll just kill you on sight because you're an intruder.
Yep.
They've probably at one point in the past had someone knock up and just start spreading disease. So they're like, right, we can't have any more outsiders.
Yep.
They've got their own language, so it's you can't even communicate with them properly because you try and learn a certain, I can't remember the name of the language.
An old ass language.
And they're like, they've got their own version of it that only they know because
Or a tribe.
Yeah. So it is in the Bay of Bengal, 400 miles from the coast of Thailand.
Alright, okay.
So it's
That neck of the woods. It's a small island.
yeah, it's about the size of Manhattan,
Okay.
which is
Did it?
the
Yeah.
borough, not like New York City, just Manhattan.
Even if it was New York, that'd still be quite
Yeah,
small, I guess. If it was an island bobbing around by itself.
yeah. You've probably seen this picture of the guy
Yeah.
chucking arrows at the
Yes,
helicopter.
that's one I've seen.
That was after the tsunami in 2004.
Shit, they're done well. Do you know how long they've been around? Does it?
I suppose...
As a tribe?
No idea. A while.
They've done pretty well.
So, like, this guy has to bribe local fishermen who are now fucked themselves because they've broke the law by getting him to the island.
Yeah.
So also, all because he wants to go there and spread the word. The good word. First day, kid shoots an arrow into his Bible.
So he's made it there.
He makes it on the island. He kayaks over by himself. He's
preaching God's word.
He starts chucking food at them because they come over and they start looking at his stuff.
What food? Like packets of crisps?
No, like fish. Stuff. They take his stuff. They take his kayak and go back into the jungle. So he's left on the beach with his Bible. Pew, arrow hits the Bible. He jumps in the sea and swims back to the boat. You think...
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. Oh, yeah. Shit. Not only did I could not communicate with these people...
They're savages.
Well, they took my stuff, they stole my shit, and they shot an arrow at me.
Yeah. It's warning shot. If I ever did see one, yeah.
Goes back.
Oh, brilliant.
What do you think happens?
I think...
He's now king of the Centralese. I'm joking. That would have been a brilliant way to take this.
I feel like he's probably going to get eaten.
Well,
I feel like he might get. He's going to get like dismembered. He's going to get chopped up. They're not going to appreciate him being in their space, trying to teach them something that they can't understand. He's going to get eaten. Eat him.
Eat him.
Skin him. Eat him.
But you can't eat him.
Why?
Because he's disease.
Cook him.
Can't touch him.
Why? Because he's disease.
Yeah. Disease on the skin.
Fucking burn
Basically,
him.
The third time he goes back, pretty much moment he steps...
Third time. Oh, brilliant.
The moment he steps off the boat, just gets hail of arrows. Dead. Gone. And his body's there. And the police said, no, we're not going to collect his body.
Because it's illegal together?
Yeah.
We're gonna.
He violated India's Aboriginal and forest protection laws, which he knew about. He knew he was breaking the law.
I mean, curiosity is a wonderful thing. I think people should be more curious, and they should embrace their curiosity,
but not at the expense of others.
But not at the expense of others. And also, if you embrace your curiosity and someone shoots at you with an arrow, probably don't embrace that particular curiosity another 2 times. Maybe say, okay, that's not going to work, I don't think. I think maybe the arrow to the Bible is a bad thing. And then just leave and just close the book on that one. You tried.
Yeah.
But it's over now. Go back.
One of the things he said was like, why should I stop and let somebody else do it?
Because no one else is going to do it. You don't need to do it.
That might have been a thing in his head. Like, if anyone's going to bring God to these people, it's going to be me.
Well, why do they need God? They're getting on all right without him.
Mm-hmm. Save their souls. Save their immortal souls.
They don't need saving. They're all right. They're perfectly fine. Look at them.
They're doing better than
you.
So yeah,
don't need to save them, John. Well, you didn't. You failed. Now you're dead.
5 fishermen have been arrested now, so their lives are fucked because they assisted him. He's done. His family have got to deal with him not being there anymore as well. All because
he was a dick.
He's just obsessed with bringing God to these people that neither want or need it. So,
what do you think happens to him now? Like, do you reckon that because he was breaking all those laws, God would be like, sorry mate, you can't come into heaven and he'd have to go to hell?
No.
Or do you think God would be like, oh, you tried?
Yeah, it's
cheers,
like,
John, come on in.
You give it the old college try. Yeah.
I hope that God's like, well, you tried, but you did break quite a big law, so Technically, you're a criminal, and
I
we
put
can't.
those people there.
We
And I
can't
was
have
quite happy
criminals.
with that little experiment going on, seeing how long they'd last.
Little Sims.
Yeah.
Thing, like going on.
Fuck yeah. I was like, God's like, right, this is my Centralese save _4. He threw a little tsunami at them like 14 years ago. They were alright. I was like, fuck, these people are good.
See,
They got boats and spears and sticks, and they are fine.
Don't need it. Don't need God.
Don't need it.
If you can get on without it, I think people, like you always hear about people find God after like hardships in their life.
Yeah.
Because they need hope and faith.
Yeah. Absolutely. If that is your coping mechanism for whatever you've gone through,
Better than my coping
Go
mechanism,
for it.
which is
I've
vodka.
got no problem with someone following a religion. Just don't try and push it on people that don't want it.
Yeah, they don't need it. Just leave them be. They're happy. They have their own coping mechanisms.
And that is, I don't know, is that December in the news? No, that was a few weeks ago. So that's just news night, news morning.
We need a
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
news jingle.
We need a news jingle.
Big Ben.
Bong.
Bong. Welcome to News at 7 a.m.
7:20.
Ungodly hour. The sun is low.
It's a breezy Saturday morning.
The birds are not yet chirping.
The birds are dead. It's cold. The birds are frozen to the trees. They used to be green on that tree. Now I just see sticks pointing up in the air.
The birds are dead.
Look, they're just frozen, hanging off the branches. They'll thaw in the summer, and then they'll
Go
be
back to
reborn.
life as new birds.
The cat, I don't know how it goes outside and sits
It's
down.
covered in fur, isn't it?
Birds are covered in feathers.
The feathers warm. They don't look warm.
They have winter feathers, like that fucking angry-looking bird we were watching on the Alaskan TV show. Also, Alaska, calling you out here, you've got a thing where you build a tripod in the lake, in the river, and then it breaks and falls, and you have a clock and a 24-hour watchman.
What?
Why?
Yeah. Well, it's to mark the first day of spring. So
Who gives a fuck?
They do, because it's cold, man. They want the sun home where it belongs in Alaska.
Don't live in Alaska.
Yeah, that's the
Then you get those fishermen making a mint, and it's to get raided by heist whales.
heist whales. What are they called?
Suits.
Humpback whales.
No, those are sperm whales.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Oh, the humpback whales were knocking about eating the fish as well.
Those are the ones that trap them in the bubbles. The sperm whales are the ones that wait for the fishermen to try and pull up their lines and just go like corn on the cob and drag all the fish up.
Heist all the fish. Oh, right, yeah. Alaska seems
Got
like a
balaclavas on,
wild place to live.
It looks lovely.
It looks
It's a
it looks
beautiful looking
gorgeous.
place.
I mean, frozen tundra or nice lush
Yeah.
springtime. It looks.
I'd have a
wicked.
holiday home there that I'd only ever go to when it's not below freezing.
It does look wicked. I'd like to go and see it all frozen up there.
Yeah.
Like the waterfalls freeze, and I always thought
Running water couldn't freeze.
water couldn't freeze. That's why isn't that a thing that they like? It's like a rule that they kind of teach you. No. Running water can't
You
freeze.
never see someone like throwing a bucket of water outside and it just goes instantly to snow.
That's not running.
But it's.
No, but like running as in like through a
constant
stream.
source.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it can freeze. Anything can
Well, it
freeze.
can.
if
You
it's cold enough.
just saw it in Alaska.
I'm pretty sure anything can freeze if it's cold enough.
I was always under the impression that running water couldn't freeze.
Wrong.
Yeah, apparently so. I'll look up the science behind that and educate myself in my own time.
Yeah.
I won't bore you babies about that.
No.
Maybe another episode I will.
And on that note, probably going to wrap this one up. As always, you can catch us on Instagram at Intrusive Thoughts Pod.
You can.
You can get us on Twitter at Intrusive Pod. You can drop us some mail over at intrusivethoughts@gmail.com. We're starting to dick around on Facebook, so you may see some extra content chucked up on there every now and again. Give us your feedback. What interesting news stories of the last few weeks or month have you seen or read? What weird, wonderful things have popped up and you've gone, well,
that's mad.
Fucked. Send it in and we'll discuss it. Anything that you think will annoy Jay or confuse him, and I can try and talk
many
about.
things will confuse me.
Many things will annoy you as well.
I get kind of hyped up over little things, but then 10 minutes later, I literally don't give a fuck about it.
I'm annoyed in the now.
It's a wild ride, and we want you to be part of it.
Yeah, so join us.
Until then,
I'm Ben.
And I'm Jay.
I thought we were signing off like News Night.
This has been News Night, BBC News Night. At the dong of the Big Ben chime, the time will be 7:28. I can't tell the time, but I can host the news. Bong.
Bye.
Bye.